He's saying that in Bhaktivinoda's youth, he wrote a number of different articles and books, like in the form of English poetry. So he's asking how Gaudiya Vaishnavas regard these sort of articles and books of Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Students, sir? Why he wrote?
I can only guess. But Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, though he was an eternal associate of the Lord in his youth, he appeared as if he was not exhibiting his characteristic as a Vaishnava. He was, of course, very religious-minded, very philosophically minded, and he studied many different scriptures, but it at least appeared externally that he had not embraced fully the path of Vaishnavism or Gaudiya Vaishnavism. So we take this as a pastime of the Lord in order to fulfill a certain purpose, as was explained by some of the other devotees. The particular social climate at the time, the British were in charge of India, and they were very strongly preaching against Vedic knowledge, against all the Vedic scriptures, and indoctrinating the youth into either Christian concepts or just materialistic concepts. So, and simultaneously, the Gaudiya Vaishnavism was not in very high regard at the time because of so many Sahajya practices. So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, by he was highly respected for that he was an intellectual. He was a very responsible, had a very responsible post in society. So because of his external appearance, it was easy for people to respect him. So that when he fully manifested his nature as an unalloyed associate of the Lord and a staunch advocate of Gaudiya Vaishnavism, then he was so influential, so many persons could accept, because it wasn't that because of his position in society as a magistrate, as an intellectual, as a broad thinker. So, as far as I understand, the writings he did in his youth were in that mood. They were a part of his Leela in order to set a certain platform from which people would be able to accept him when he fully adopted the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद् भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशवैति नामी अतिमत्त चरित्राय स्वास्थ्यानां सपालिने जीव दुःखे सदाताय नाम प्रेम प्रदाय नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामी घोष शक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपां गुणराय. You have heard so many things. About 2 hours you are hearing. And the devotees are telling so much in so many ways. His lives, his teaching, his writings, his mood of preaching, everything has been told. But yet, everything has not been told. Brahma cannot told, 12 with 4 mouths. How he can do all these things? Especially he was transcendental, and we are not transcendental. So how we can touch his glory? A transcendental person can touch the glory of transcendental. But we have heard some from our Gurudev, from other Vaishnavas, and from other books which are authentic. So, all I told that he was Saptam Goswami. After Sada Goswami, up to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, anyone has not taken this Upanam of Saptam Goswami. Only the learned persons and devotees saw the glorious activities of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and they gave this Upanam title of Saptam Goswami. If Bhaktivinoda Thakur was not there at that time, I think all the teachings and pure Gaudiya Vaishnavism has gone to ocean forever. He enlightened again all these things. It was like a darkness period for Gaudiya Vaishnavas. At that time, anyone like Sahajiya is used to give Siddha process, Siddha Pranali. They used to call it Siddha Pranali. And Siddha Deha to all. They don't know even, those persons not devotees, that don't knew any Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, no sadachar, nothing. And they used to go to their guru, like Sahajiya Babaji, and he used to give them this Siddha Deha and Siddha Pranali. They have a misconception of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teachings. That to be with a wife of another person and to go to Vrindavan and to be with her and making children, and this is Gaudiya Bhajan, like this. That you are Gopi, this is Siddha Deha. Oh, come on. I am giving you Siddha Deha and Siddha Pranali. To whom? He is not knowing anything, ABCD of any teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he knows that I am this body. And he does not know that I am soul, I am the part and parcel and servant of Krishna eternally. He knows nothing. Even he don't know that after pool, going to
after passing, they don't know how to clean.
Ever this nothing. But they were given at that time Siddha Deha and Siddha Pranali. That you are Gopi. What is Gopi? They used to think I am lover and loved, beloved in this world like this. So they think that collect any lady and be with him and enjoy, and this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu philosophy, this praying. At the time of death of any person, taking some money and they used to do Kirtan Hare Krishna and fall in the what? That
dead body.
Dead body. and having some boys, some rupees for that. Understand what I am telling? What I told. If anyone was dead and he is a rich person, he told that collect some Vaishnava. And he went to this Vaishnava Jati, Vaishnava, and told that I will give you some money. And so joined our this procession of dead body. And he used to do kirtan. So they used to do kirtan, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, like this. No one word of Krishna coming. And all people, oh, very good, very good. They used to give some rupees to them. Also drinking wine, no harm. Taking flesh and also meat and fishes, no harm. They are called Vaishnava. So all learned person, educated person, is used to have so much shame for this. So don't used to come in this Gaudiya Vaishnava. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was the first person. He introduced the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in learned society. And then all knew this thing. That what is Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy? What was the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? What is really transcendental love and frame? After that. So he is Satsam Goswami, like Bhagirath, who brought Ganges in India. So he brought Bhakti Ganga in this world. And again, all began to inspire in this Gaudiya Vaishnava. If there was no Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we have not joined this mission. Never. If Swamiji was not here, but Swamiji was not gone to Srila Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and Siddhanta Saraswati not coming from Bhaktivinoda Thakur, then where you were? So it is all coming from Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He preached the doctrines were quite pure. Some says that he has not taken Diksha from Jagannath Das Maharaj. And he has not taken Babaji Vesh from anyone. He took himself Babaji Vesh. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati also did not take sannyas from anyone. So they are not bona fide Chaitanya Mahaprabhu line. They tell it lacking of intelligence and ignorance. They don't know what is Bhagavad Parampara, Guru Parampara and all these things. That is why they are. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given a very good line as Navadvip Prabhu told and all others told. In Jaiva Dharma. Jaiva Dharma is last book, final book. He has written everything clearly. How a Siddhadev can be given to anyone. And who is qualified person to take this? First, in Bhajan Rahasyam, he has written so many things very deeply. Those who want to enter in Bhakti realm, they should try to follow this Bhajan Rahasyam and Jaiva Dharma. These all books are like this. First, we should try to serve first slok, Chetodana Paramadyanam Bhav Mahatavagni Nirvapanam. Then we should follow and practice second slok, Nam Namakari Bahudhan Visarvasha. Then third, what? Trinadapi suni chena tarorapi sahisuna. Be like this. And if it is practiced, then come in fourth sloka. Na dhanam na janam. You should be detached from worldly desires and worldly tastes. Then when you will be pure, always chanting and remembering without any disturbance, then fifth will come. Ainanda Tanujuga. This is Siddhadev. In the beginning, who am I? I am eternal servant of Krishna. In what type? Everything in is our Atma. But like everything, potency is there in seed. So all the potency of that bhakti and everything is that in our Atma. But without water, air, light, a seed is not sprouted, and leaves and branches so many, and flowers, manjaris, and after that fruit also comes. It is all in that seed of that creeper. But when it will be touched by the air, water, sunlight, and all these things, then he will be sprouted. Otherwise not. So when this fifth sloka, Jiva Swarup, and after that, Nainam Galadashu Dharaya, Padanam Gadagadarudhaya Gira, Ulukarneti Tangabuho Kata, Tamanam Grahani Bhavishyati. When anyone will realize these things in his Atma, and he will see that I am eternal servant of Krishna. No worldly attachment at that time. That time, mercifully, the Swarup Shakti will manifest Hladini and Sambit in the heart of that devotee. Then he will begin to be, he will rolling down on the earth and taking the name of Krishna. Like Agatamana Yashodananda. Hey Nanda Suno, whoever you are. Sometimes he will see in a glance, and at once he will run towards Krishna, and Krishna will go out of sight, and he will be rolling down, feeling separation. If anyone not feeling separation for Krishna, Siddhadev will not come. So at that time, Siddhadev will come, not before this. If anyone doing this thing artificially, they will go to hell. Like Babaji, left and left, Babaji in Vrindavan, Radha Kunda, they are only giving birth of children and doing nonsense things. We know one of the brother of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, the son of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Kedarnath Bhakti Vinod, not of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He used to know that physical body was Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and we are sons of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. But Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur never told like this. He told like the associates of Krishna, Radha, and Chaitanya. Not as the father, that he was blood and flesh and all these things. But all his sons were like this, that we are the children of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So really, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur followed the path of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. And what he told, he totally admitted and he followed that. So, only Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is disciple or anything of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So, our goal is Siddhadev. But what is Siddha Pranali? Who started it? From where it came? In what year it came? From whom came? From whom came this? Srila Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami. They are Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami, no Babaji. Anyone does not tell them that Rupa Babaji and Sanatana Babaji, Srila Raghunath Babaji. And who gave this Siddha Pranali to him? What is Siddha Pranali? Siddha Pranali is Shikshastak. From beginning, those who first they should know that I am eternal Savetam Krishna of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda, and following Trinadapi Sunij and becoming detached from worldly attractions and chanting and remembering always 24 hours in the guidance of any very qualified Vaishnava. Tannama Rupa Charitadi Sukritanam Kramena Rasanam Anisiniyoja Tirthan Praje Tadanuragi Jananugami Kalam Nae Dakhilami. This is Siddha Pranali. Raghunath Das Goswami has told this Siddha Pranali. In Manasiksha, all are this Pranali. And without accepting all these things, oh, you are Gopi, you are Lalita Gopi, you are Vishakha Gopi. From where it came? Who first gave this? There is no history. It is not our culture. It is not the teaching of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Really Siddha comes from this. This is Siddha Pranali. Coming from Shraddha to Nishtha, Shraddha, then Guru Karan, Guru Bhajan, Guru Seva, and after that Bhajan Pranali, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyakhyatma Nivedanam, or Sadhu Sanganam, Kirtan, Bhagavad Shravan, Mathura Vasi Putti, Sadhaya Sevan. These are processes. We'll have to come in these processes. Then Krishna will mercifully, Srimati Radhika will mercifully give this Siddha Day. As in Srimad Bhagavata it is stated, Narad took mantra from Sanat-Sanandan Sanatana, and he left his mother dying. He was dying, and yet he left her mother and went to dense forest. He took his bath and he sat down very silently and he began to chant that mantra. We don't know how many years he practiced, and after that Krishna came at once in his heart and at once vanished away. He was weeping so much weeping. Then a Akashmani,
voice from the sky. Voice from the sky.
A sky came and he heard that, Narad, I will not give you darshan again in this material body. You should go on chanting, remembering in this whole world. Always chanting and remembering and glorifying my pastimes. At the nick of time, death will come and you will put your legs, feet on the head of death and you will be liberated. Now began to do this, always chanting, remembering, doing on his Veena Yantra. Radhika Ramana Nam. Narada Bajaye Veena. Radhika Ramana Name. Like this. Jasomati Nandana Brajabharanagar Gokularanjan Kanam Gopi Paranadhana Madana Manohara Kaliya Damana. Like this also. Like the pastimes of Krishna in his own poetries, his own song. After so many years, days came. At once Siddha day came. And that Siddha day, he did not use Biman or anything. No aeroplane, nothing like Dhruva. He was so much strong to go anywhere in this world by his body. That was transcendental body. This is Siddha. And this is not the process that anyone coming to Gurudev, give me some dakshina, at least 5 rupees, and you will be, I will be the Gurudev of so many Shishya now. And this temptation, they make so many disciples, like the Babaji, giving Siddha and go to hell with their disciples and Guru both. So we should try to know all the processes that Bhaktivinoda Thakur has told. There will be Shravana Dasha, Varana Dasha, there will be Smarana Dasha, Apana Dasha, Bhavapan Dasha, and then Sampatti Dasha. In Sampatti Dasha, this Siddha Dev will come. First, Shravana Dasha. You will have to hear by any bona fide Guru, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, all the philosophy of Rupa Goswami. Everything. And after Varana Dasha, in Shravana Dasha, so there are so many things. So many things. After that, it will come Varana Dasha. We will have to practice. In Shravana Dasha, there are so many things. Who are you? What is your name? Of this, not this body, of that body, transcendental body. Guru knows. And if Guru not knows, and by Kalpana he tells that. Kalpana? Imagination. Then it is false. So Guru knows all these things. Who are you? What is your name? What is relation with Krishna? What is relation with Srimati Radhika and Gopis? Where you live? What is your name of father, mother? What is your service? How is your beautiful roop? Roop means form. And what is where you live? That is Radhakunda, Javas, Nandana, or Varshana. You are daughter of Vrishabhanu or anything. And after that, what is Agya? Agya means, what is the service of Radha and Krishna, conjugal? And Palyadasi Bhav, and so many things, 11. You will have to hear and then practice. So in Samandasai, from beginning of Jaiva Dharma, and Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, all the books of Rupa Goswami you will have to hear, and to know all these things. Then it will be Shravana Dasha. Not that you went to your Gurudev. Gurudev told that I am very beautiful Gopi and your name is Lalita. At once. And this is Siddha Pranaya. We don't know who began this Siddha Pranaya. At the time of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Vishwanath Thakur Babaji, Anyone can tell him, Babaji, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So at that time there was no this process to give anyone to this bogus Gopi Bhav. Not that. We should come in the real process. This was the main object of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has 2 lines. His teachings are in only 2 lines. Jive Daya, Krishna Naam, Sarva Dharmasha. Jive Daya, Krishna Naam, Sarva Dharmasha. What is this? Essence of all the teachings of Ved, Vedanta, Upanishad, Bhagavad, Gita, Puran, Shruti, Smriti, Pancharatra, everything is essence to things. Jive Daya, Krishna Naam. What is the meaning of Jive Daya? Jive Daya? Mercy to 2 conditions. What is that? Bhaktivinoda Thakur has told. What is Jive Daya? If you are successful in helping any conditioned soul to turn his mood, worldly moods, to turn towards Krishna service, this is best daya or mercy to any condition. It is more than lakhs and lakhs hospital doing, university doing, lakhs and lakhs dollars of charities. It is more special thing. Only a realized soul can give this. So this is Jive Daya. How we can attain? Only by name. Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Namaiva. Only Nam. Name is himself Krishna. But we can make it pure in the association of very bona fide Vaishnava, bona fide Guru. Otherwise, we cannot take pure name and pure Shuddha Bhakti. Shuddha Bhakti, what is Shuddha Bhakti? Raganuga Bhakti is Shuddha Bhakti. We think that this Vaidhi Bhakti is Shuddha Bhakti, not Shuddha Bhakti. Never. A spontaneous love to Krishna. This is Raganuga Bhakti. We are practicing this then. And when it will be practiced, then it is a Ragatmik prem. When we have no Ragatmik prem and we are cultivating by our whole senses for that bhakti, then it is Raganuga. And when we accept the same thing which Rupa Goswami possesses in his, what is that? Palyadasi of Srimati Radhika. We conditioned soul have only right to go in this, not to being Lalita Vishakha. We cannot accept all these things. It is beyond the limit of conditioned soul. We can follow only Rupa Goswami and Rupa Rati, Lavanga Manjari and all Manjaris. For Sahaji Baba, they told, oh, you are Lalita, I am Lalita. This is like a Mayavad, that is monism. Don't try to go. Don't try to go in these things. Artificially. Don't do nakal.
Imitation.
Don't do imitation. Come in the process of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and that process is elaborately told by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur foretold for that near future, in near future, so many hundred thousands of Western devotees are coming with Sikha and Tulsi Mala, and they will meet with Indian devotees and they will do Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Pranam. They will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. And then our whole world, it will spread this mission of, pure mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, started by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So he is the root of all preaching, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So we are indebted to Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, really. Today is the auspicious day. There are so many things to be told. I may tell it briefly another day. But I think that what was useful for you, they have told everything about Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Also, today is the auspicious day for Srila Gadadhar. Gadadhar Prabhu is himself not only associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is herself a Srimati Radhika. Krishna take beauty, golden beauty, and mood of Srimati Radhika. And he came in a form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaurchandra. Actually, he is Krishna. Only to satisfy his three modes, Aradhaya, Pranay, Mahima, Kindusho, and to sprinkle the mercy, to give that prem to all jivas here. Because he is so merciful and he is so Rashik. Rashik Shekhar Krishna, Parama Karun, Ek Dui Hetu, Lila. He was merciful, and that is why he is giving Krishna prem to jivas. But what kind of Krishna prem? Prem Shri, the beauty of bhakti. What is that beauty of Unnata Ujjvala Rasang Swabhakti? That is the mode of Goswami. Tambular Pranapada Mardan Payodana, like this, all these things is beginning. We are only qualified to go in this, not Lalita, Vishakha, Chitra, Chandravali and all. We are not like that. So, if Krishna took the mood and beauty of Radhika, then Radhika was like zero? Was she? No. He was only practicing how Srimati Radhika was in meeting and in separation in both ways. How he was happy in serving Krishna, and how he was feeling so much separation mode when Krishna used to go to Mathura or Dwarka or in cow herding, or if Srimati Radhika has man. Sometimes Krishna used to have man also. So, here in this pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gadadhar Prabhu was looking after always, very carefully, that Krishna is playing my role actually or not. Where is defect? So always looking after. And if there was any loophole, there was some loopholes sometimes in Krishna also. So he used to rebuke Krishna and to teach that this mood is mine. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came from Gaya, and now he was playing role, oh Krishna of everyone. This is the mood of Srimati Radhika. Ay Deena Dayadra, Nath He, Mathurana Kadavalokta Se, Hridayam Tada Alok Kataram, like, also there is one slok which Madhavendra Puri used to recite. Hey Krishna, hey Chapala, hey Karunaika Sindhu. What is slok? Hey Krishna, hey Chapala, hey Karunaika Sindhu.
Hey Nam, hey Ramana, hey
But what is the first line? Or in Srimad Bhagavatam, like, hey Nath, hey Raman, hey Prishta, Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuya, Kripanaya, Dasyaste,
Sakhi,
Sakhe Dasya, something like this. So, Gadadhar Pandit was associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in boyhood. He used to play in the lanes of Navadvip with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when they were naked. When they were reading in schools, Pathshala, he was also associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When he came from Gaya, he was associate. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took renounced order and gave up his worldly life, he was also associated with him. And he went to Jagannath Puri with him. And he promised that I will never give up this holy land of Jagannath Puri. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to Vrindavan. Now he was ready to give up this promise. Kshetra Sannyas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu get his oath of his own head. Don't go. You should be here. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted that I should go alone Vrindavan. Otherwise, if Gadadhar will go, then all will know that I am Krishna. So he was fearing so much. So anyhow he stopped Gadadhar Pandit. Gadadhar Pandit was coming with him up to any village of Odisha, and there was a very big river. Then Mahaprabhu told that you should come with me from here. He should stop you. I am giving you my oath of my gate. Then he at once became faint, and Mahaprabhu at once, as a Nishthur, cruel hearted, he went alone with two Brahmins, unknown Brahmins, and he went to Vrindavan. When he came, he used to be with Gadadhar Pandit in Gopinath temple. Gopinath? Tota Gopinath. Once he was hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from Gadadhar Pandit. At once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood up and told Gadadhar, I want to give you a very near and dear thing to you. Because I want to take. He told that take some sands from here. And a little sand was taken from there, and at Gopinath, very beautiful deity came from sand. And he gave it to. He told that this is my heart, you should always worship this deity. He began to worship. Once Nityananda Prabhu came, having some cloth and beautiful rice and something else, and he gave to Gadadhar that you should make preparation of rice, shak and all other things. Gadadhar Pandit was so expert in cooking because she was Radhika, and everything cooked by her was like more than nectar. Very quickly he did rice, that Nityananda Prabhu, and he gave that vastra to cloth to Gopinath, and he took some tetul patta, tamarind leaves, and cooked a very good rasala from that. He took some forest shak, leaves, and made it so beautiful. And when he offered, and Nityananda Prabhu was to take prasad, at once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and told, oh, you are cheating me? Why you not invited me? And you are going to take only alone Nityananda and Gadadhar both? I will also take Mahaprasad. Then he also sat there, and Nityananda Prabhu and Mahaprabhu took prasad, and they were very satisfied there. After some time, one day, he was hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. What? Krishna disappeared from from Ras Leela. And they were singing and weeping with tears. Tava katamritam tapta jivanam kabviriritam kalmashapam Savanamangalam Srimadatam Bhuvi Gridhanti De Bhurida Jana. Mahaprabhu began. Her heart was melted. Brother Prabhu recited in such a separation mood that Mahaprabhu was melted. He began to pray. He runs at once towards the temple and went to Jagannath and mixed in Jagannath, Gopinath. Prabhu was waiting that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will return, but he never returned. And he became fainted and rolling down on the earth. Oh Mahaprabhu, where have you gone? Let us. In praying, in the matured stage of praying, a Mahavirahagni comes. Like Koti Koti Pralayagni. Means what I told.
Separation, feeling.
In matured stage of praying, a Mahavirahagni, like more than Koti Koti Pralayagni.
Heat.
At the time of destruction.
Destruction.
Millions of times more than that.
Whole world burning in that, coming from the third eyes of Shankar, all are burning. So less and less time, more than that. Very painful. A stage comes. Gopi feel like this in the separation. 1 month separation, a 1 moment separation. So painful for this. A arti comes. Arti means?
Pain. For agony.
Oh Krishna, where you are? Where you are? Like this. This makes a very anarvachaniya sampatti. Anarvachaniya sampatti means?
Indescribable wealth.
Wealth. And in this stage, this wealth, what wealth? That I am telling. It dances over all kinds of happiness on the heads of all Ananda. And that is called Vipralambharas. Though it is seen very painful from outside, more than crores and crores heat of Pralayagni. Pralayagni means destruction fire. But yet, a anarvachani ananda comes. By seeing this, Krishna melts. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was melted with this Virahagni of Srila Gadadhar Pandit. We cannot define this. When we will be in Braja and when we will feel separation, then we can know something. But we cannot describe to anyone. But it is the highest thing. And if there is nothing, then we cannot taste meeting of Krishna. So, Krishna is melted to see the devotee's stage of separation mode. In our sadhana stage, we will have to feel some separation. If you are not feeling separation for Krishna, how we can do anything for Krishna? We cannot do any sadhana. But if feeling separation, that is sadhana actually. And then more and more, and when we will come to mark bhavada mood, bhavadasa, then this something adhas of that Viragni will be manifest here, and then Siddhasari will come in this stage. So, the ordinary person, they cannot know what is that separation mood. Say they laugh sometimes. When Srinivas Pandit was rolling down on the earth and waiting bitterly, hearing the sloka of Baraha Pidam Natavarvapyo. And all the Pandits of Navadip were laughing and joking, and they took his body and they throw him out of that school. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very serious. They don't know Bhagavad even. So they laugh and joke. So Srimad Bhagavad is telling, Mukti dadati na asma bhakti yogam. Mukti dadami kardi. Krishna can liberation and can give liberation and all these things, worldly things he can give easily. Mukti also very easily. But these friends Krishna does not give to them. Why? Because they don't know, realize this separation mode. They laugh and joke to devotees. That is why they Krishna. He gets to rare only. Rare. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur was one of them, and he was the incarnation or manifestation of Srila Gadadhar Pandit, Gaur Shakti. And Gaur Shakti is Gadadhar himself, he is Srimati Radhika himself. So if you will take shelter in the lotus feet of Gadadhar Pandit and to Srimati Bhakti Vinod Thakur, then we will come in process and very quickly they will enter in Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti. Go Premanam Jasumati Nandana Brajavarana Agata Jasumati Nandana. More loudly. जय राधे जय कृष्ण given to the devotee. Read them and then they should stand up.
Okay, Silvana, you can stand up.
What? The creeper of Asha. Oh, that the Asha is like, I will be the Palyadashi or maid servant of Srimati Radhika. So, the Palyadashi or any Dashi of Radhika is Asalata Dashi, the name of any Gopi. Asalata Devi ki
Dr. Gautam.
Where is Giridhari Das. Giridhari photo on his finger Giriraj, Govardhan. He is Giridhari. So Giridhari Das is that. Giridhari Das Brahmachari.
Bhakti Nila.
Oh, very good. One. Leela Madhuri. Leela Madhuri. Leela Madhuri Devi ki. Her name is what name? Leela Madhuri.
Lila.
Leela. Krishna Leela. Very beautiful, so sweet.
Then, I don't know the name, but she is married with Ananta Das. Rukmini.
Ananta Das? Oh. What else? Rukmini Dashi. And who gave you this name? Your father, mother? You want to change or you want to keep this name? Okay, I will give you. Sit down. Not, and all the names which are bona fide, so I did not change. So all names are okay. I will think and I will give proper name. Then Yashoda Kirtan, Aarti, and you will think. Aarti.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Aropi